Okay, we are actually live. I had no idea if we were or not. Okay, Aurora's, Delta Raptor, Mr. Mudcake, hello, welcome. Hopefully your days and nights have been going well depending on your time zone. How's everybody doing? And that's just me knocking over my charger and hitting my cat in the head. I'm sorry, kitty. Hopefully everybody's been doing well. I'm working on some NPCs for a project. And I just wanted to get some done so I can actually have, I can actually show off what these characters look like. But first, let me just try to do a quick, I guess a warm-up? Dylan, hello, welcome! Hopefully your day or night's been going well, depending on your time zone. How are you doing? I think drawing streams in general, they turn into being 10% drawing and then 80% lecture, or maybe even some art tutorials, or at least how I do art. Think you can wear bed if you said in the last stream. Oh yeah, no worries. Pretty much I had my own stuff kind of going on. I did kind of say in the last stream as well, but you know, real life stuff gets to you. But it's okay. I'm glad to be streaming again. Turn down pizza dinner? Well, you didn't have to. I am completely just honored that you turned down a pizza dinner because goddamn, I want pizza. I had pasta, but I want pizza. But thank you, Mr. Mudcake. Let's see. I guess we're starting with Alice here. Alice is the only one I actually have a picture for. Katie, hello, welcome. Hopefully your day and night's been going well, depending on your time zone. How have you been? Let's see. I have like a rough idea of this first girl, Alice. And you guys can actually see like my full screen instead of just the program itself. So you guys can actually see some of the drawings I've been working on here. I think you can, anyway. So you guys can see I have a lot of unnamed files. Here we go. This was made off of a website generator. Oh, Dylan, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate the fact you're able to stop by. Hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Also, MLG, hello, welcome. Not MLG. Wait, yes. You guys change your usernames so damn much. No, I shouldn't say, because, you know, it's your channels. It's just, you threw me for a loop there. I'm sorry, Katie. But yeah, here is the first girl, Alice. And so, she's got these braids that I want to try to do. She's got two in here, but I always pictured like one braid that kind of, maybe I should have that sweep over closer. Stream Navi, hello, welcome. Hopefully your day and night's been going well, depending on your time zone. How have you been? You gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm on the wrong layer. I never made a second layer. Well, fuck. Okay. That was my fault. Okay, we'll spy Little Galaxy Wolfie, Delight, Sushi, hello, welcome! Hopefully your day and night's been going well, depending on your time zone. I didn't even get to check in the stream to see if you guys could actually see my files or not. Well, it would be handy to know. But let's do a quick little sketch of Alice here. This is all for something I've got planned. I don't know if I should just outright say it, but I'm excited for it. And I would like to give those who are going to be joining me a brief idea of what to expect from these characters. Poor Bean. It's my first time hearing you cuss. Oh, really? That's the first time you heard me cuss? Damn, you must have missed the cluster truck stream. Let's see, so she's got some hair on her face. Also, guys, keep in mind, I did not draw this in case anybody didn't catch that before. That's just made off of a generator. I think it's called Dream Selfie Project, yes. It's okay to email you art for the end? Absolutely! Since it's a drawing stream, I'm gonna just be showing whatever you guys submit. Steven! Hello, welcome! Hopefully your day and night's been going well, depending on your time zone. How have you been? It's been a while. Also, play SCP? Hell no! NLT, thank you for suggesting it, but goddamn, I can't do that. Not without someone else there to make fun of me. Let's see. I don't do horror games well. Okay, so Alice has a braid. And she's also looking a lot younger in this picture than I wanted her to. Mostly because of her eyes. They're a bit too big. So we're just gonna go with a chibi here. People still call them chibis, right? Not just small drawings. The anatomy here is all messed up because this is now entering like that chibi stylized. So we're gonna do this for this side of the braid. And let's see. She's really cute. Common horror games are the best. Oh, Ice Cream, hello, welcome! Hopefully your day and night's been going well, depending on your time zone. How have you been? Oh, okay, Volatox, okay. Thought so. I don't recognize that name of you that you currently have, but yeah, everybody changes their names, and I've been away for a little while, so it's about, let's get me, is this like for a game project? Yeah, you can definitely say that. I don't know if you guys would rather wait to be surprised. I've got my cat walking around, so if you hear her meowing, that's my cat Lucille. She is very cute, but she's a pain. I don't know if you guys would rather wait and be surprised, or if you guys would rather I just say the project, because it should be popping up soon. I know I'm definitely excited for it, and this is one of the NPCs that will be appearing. She's actually one of my favorites, just so far. Job at an early age. Hey man, congrats! Congrats on the job. Oh, Lucky Gaming, hello, welcome. Hopefully your day and night's been going well, depending on your time zone. How have you been? She's, you know what? Let's darken her eyes a bit. Maybe give her some eyelashes. Elongate that neck a little bit. That works. Yeah, game's fun. Okay, why not all these basics in education and learning? You know why. You absolutely know why. Totally not a horror game. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it's not a horror game in the slightest. You know what? Maybe we should give her like a little bow. She seems like the type would have just a cute little bow in her uniform. I actually want that braid to be longer. She's now reminding me vaguely of a Sailor Scout. God, I need to get back to watching Sailor Moon. I needed to do that a while ago. So let's poof out that sleeve a bit. And that's good for now. Just as a quick little warm-up, because I haven't drawn for quite some time. Huh. Do you have any do you have a video idea? Unfortunately, no, man. See, you're the best drawer I know. Well, thank you so much. That's flattering. Thank you. I finally got this program to work, only because, though I like Fire Alpaca, I absolutely love the brush that I'm using right now. It makes it look like a pencil. Actually, no, I'm gonna hold off on that just one moment. Let's give her some quick colors. So I can actually remember. We'll do that. Here seems good. And this is Alice. Her name is Alice Marshall. Popping in to say hi. We're on our way to get food and then hotel. Well, hi TF. Hopefully you've been having fun. I got to see the pictures that you posted. It looks like you ran into some awesome cosplayers. I haven't been able to respond, but hey, I'm glad to see all the different pictures that you got. What's up, Galaxy Wolfie? Oh, LG, hello, welcome. Hopefully your day and night's been going well depending on your time zone. How are you doing? And don't worry about it, Katie. I'm sorry you're going through a rough night. But, you know, there's people you can talk to. Let's actually make that pen bigger, because I don't know why that's... Usually 10 is too big for what I'm working with. So I always try to go in those small details with the bigger brush, and that doesn't work. Who cares at this point? Only because I'm doing, like, the very first part of it. I'm not gonna do, like, 20 layers, which is usually what I do for these kinds of drawings. I'll say that this is part of that. So we'll end that there. I just want to color her in just so I can draw in her freckles. That's pretty much the only reason why I'm coloring her in. Undetermined thing, hello, welcome! Hopefully your day and night's been going well depending on your time zone. How are you doing? Let's see. It's an idea. Hey CC, can you draw a beaver with a chainsaw? I don't know if I'd be able to draw a chainsaw. I used to be able to draw more of a variety of animals. And I say that in the loosest terms. But I do want to stick to some NPCs for the project. Only because the sooner I have them, the better it would be. And I've been slacking a lot. But that's straight up white. Oh, tip to anybody who's working on projects and you're coloring. Never use straight up white when working digitally. You're going to want to go with some creams, some pinks, even some light blues whenever you're working with whites. You're going to want to save straight up white for any highlights. The same goes for shading. You never use straight up black. You're always going to want some darker colors or some purples, some blues. It also depends on your color scheme, but digitally you just want to avoid this whole grayscale kind of section. Well, grays itself is fine. You might get more of an alive look if you use blues instead of grays. But it all depends on what you're drawing. Also, if you guys hear any crashing or any background noise, you can blame my cat. She's getting mad at me because I have to feed her separately from my other kitties, so I put her in my room. And I close the door, and the other kitties can't get in, and they get upset at that. And then she's fine. She eats her food, she's all good, and then she decides, I don't want to be in here anymore, and then starts knocking things over if I don't let her out when she wants to be let out. Which, that's good. Well, I mean, it's a pain, but it's not necessarily that bad until I'm doing stuff like streaming, where I can't be like, hey, give me, like, real quick 5 seconds here, and then you hear, like, me running towards the door and opening it up, just trying to let one cat in. As animation, I actually enjoy animation better than drawing. Hey, man, that's fine. Working on Mudcake and CC talking about politics. I'd rather not. Oh, CC, if you were a green dragon because of your hair, does that mean you're a Sylvan dragon right now? Hey, you know, funny you say that. I wouldn't... I'm still always gonna be a void dragon. Unless we're talking about, like... God. Katie, you should see the Word documents I've got on with, I've got up with notes just on different dragons. Because I'm a dragon nerd. I think it comes up to 30 pages just with a very brief note. I actually want that a little more red, so let's go here. That works. Oh, Ice Cream, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate the fact that you're able to stop by. Hopefully we'll see you in the next one. And you guys might have noticed, but I am not looking at chat as much as I normally do. Only because I am also trying to get this... I'm trying to focus on the coloring. But that can also lead to me ranting on. I've been animating on my my channel, Lucky, considering I've been better at animating than drawing. Yeah, that's the email. Let me know if you get it. Never sure. That's... I actually just got it. Thank you, Mr. Mudcake. I'll definitely look at that at the end of the stream. Also, MLG, yeah, that definitely makes sense. There's people who absolutely prefer to animate than drawing, and there's people that prefer to draw than animate. So, that definitely makes sense. Personally, I love animation in theory. I'm too much of a perfectionist when it comes to myself, or hypocritical. Because I'll just... Things that I will tell other people is just, you know, learning mistakes or just smaller stuff. I'll look at mine and then just be like, that's absolute shit. And it's a bad habit that I've got to break out of. But a lot of artists, no matter what they work on, or whatever their medium is, go through the same thing. Let's see. Beep boo. Okay, do you need Jesus? You're a bit late for that, buddy. Ah, gosh. What's that referring to? Is that referring to the dragon notes? I can pull that up. Pull that up if you guys don't believe me. I recently got to go in and pretty much... I've been studying... Let's just say in quotation marks, because, you know, fantasy creatures. Dragons, ever since I was in middle school. And I've been fascinated with dragons ever since I was in elementary school. So, recently, within these past few months, I've been able to have the excuse to research into dragons again. And it's been amazing. Oh man, don't worry. A bit late for that, buddy. It's a sad day for Kay. Yeah, man. But it's something I completely forgot what I was talking about dragons. Yeah, I would research dragons as much information as I could get on different types, what they could do, and I still do that. But I've had a reason. Not that I should feel ashamed for looking into dragons. Dragons actually inspire me. And I absolutely love them, though I can hardly draw them. It's a cruel cycle. I'm a mudkit, and I'm strong. I'll battle you. You'll win. Wrong. Go for it, Lucky Gaming. Baldi's Basics. Where can I find that game? You guys are talking about it. Is it on Game Jolt? Is it on Steam? Is it just a web browser game? Where I'm kind of scared. I'm scared what to expect. Also, is it a horror game, or is this just like a very... Kitty, what are you doing? Or is it just, you know, a rage game? Let's see. Oh, DM me the link. Okay, it's free. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna die, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna rage so hard my head's just gonna just pop open and I'm gonna die on stream. That's what's gonna happen. I'm actually missing a gap here. I'm not sure how many we've got. Stigman, Bob's Basics. Okay. The dragon goes, I will shove this entire bat up your ass. Out of love. Look, Greg was pissing me off. I was entitled to that. Love Greg, though. Greg is the best. I don't know how many people are currently working on projects or designing characters and such that we've got in chat right now, but pretty much useful tip that I learned when picking out like skin tones and color palettes. Never work on a blank canvas that's white, only because skin tones are going to look much darker when you've got pure white just right here. It's not good, and plus this will hurt your eyes after a while. You're going to want some darker colors in the background just to help relax your eyes also, because I used to get some pretty bad headaches from just staring at the screen for over 12 hours just for one drawing. I heard that mint green helps, but I find that these darker greens are just the most relaxing for my eyes. And it's a good habit to get into. Plus, I feel like I've been getting better at judging character skin tones and complexions. Let's see. Plushy World, hello, welcome. Hopefully your day and night's been going well, depending on your time zone. How have you been? My cat wants out. Kitty, it hasn't even been 30 minutes yet. You can deal with just sitting in a room. That's what I do. I'm not even gonna bother with her outfit. I also don't know whether I like the green or the blue better. So we're going to just, no, not blur. Just pixelate that, shall we? That color. I like this one. Let's undo that. And that's her eye color. Let's see. Join the loser lounge where all the unwanted students hang out. What do you think of my new OC picture? Hey, it's got a Squirtle. Personally, Squirtle's my favorite. So I'm a little biased. But hey, it looks awesome. Okay, so we've got this for her skin tone. Let's go ahead and drop into the reds. Where is my space brush? Actually, let's drop more into the oranges for that. There we go. Because I can't help myself, she's just covered in freckles. I find freckles absolutely adorable, so here we are. Personally, freckles that cover the entire character, I absolutely love. or just in just looking up like reference pictures too, seeing these people with just freckles all over their face, it's the cutest thing. If an NPC, what game is it from? Well, it's from a game that I'm kind of making, if that makes sense. Not necessarily it's for the project that I've said during the last stream. Because I'm lazy, let's just go with these colors, because that works. We'll have her sleeves this color too. But this is Alice. And I don't know if you guys just straight up want to hear the project, because this is not the same secret project that I was talking about before. This is actually a different one. The secret project is still being worked on, but I cannot release it just yet, unfortunately. I've been pretty much just holding off on it, waiting for maybe not pink. Maybe I should have some nice greens. Maybe that mint would work nicely. There we go. That's cute. Alice the Angel. Oh, sorry, Ice Cream, but I am only working on like NPCs for this drawing stream, only because I do need to get these done. I've been dragging my feet, and I've got several people I need to draw, or at least get basic ideas of what I'm doing for them. And this works too. So yeah, here's Alice. And I think Freckles, who said this? How could Kay say Squirtle is their favorite water starter? Cries in the corner. Sorry, man, I grew up with Squirtle. Join us, Kay, learn the basics. I will do that next stream. Holding a cute mudkip. That would be nice. Let's see. Freckles are cute on girls, to be honest. If I'm being honest, I think freckles are cute on everybody. I do this every time. Every single time I do a drawing stream, I'm just like, oh, yeah, here's a thing. I still have to finish this, but here's a good example of what I'm talking about. But characters like Red here, his freckles are so subtle. Let me get rid of that blush. There we go. Let me get rid of blushing. Look at that. Just, I find freckles adorable no matter the gender. And as you can kind of see here, he is absolutely covered in freckles. It's not just like right across the right across the nose there. It's all over the neck as well. That's a photo that this is a drawing that I've yet to finish. I don't think I ever will at this point. Got some freckles. Okay, Baldy will kill you if you don't. But yeah, this is Red, and he is one of my my OCs, along with Lavender here. They actually appear in an RPG Maker game I'm working on. Actually, is this right? Are the freckles still... Yeah, they're still appearing. Well, I guess it's less blushing and more sunburn, like you kind of see over here. But let me close that, because that's unrelated. Is your drawing Shrek? They have so many layers. Wow. Ah, Sushi, why? Okay, so let me just finish off Alice here. And that's really quick, mostly because I already have a concept of what she looks like. This is just, you know, your basic idea. She is the innkeeper. And here she is. I should at least draw a nose for her, this poor girl. I usually leave out noses when I'm doing chibis. Mostly because it's just stylized, and she kind of looks like Anna. I guess it's because of the braid. All I need is like the little white stripe here. Why did I do this to myself? Right, killed Spotted Leaf from Warrior Cats. Oh gosh, I need to actually revisit those books. I used to read those books all the time in like middle school, high school. Let's see. Next up, no, don't do this, guys. Don't do this to me. I'm gonna be thinking about that now. Shit. So that's Alice Marshall. She's the innkeeper. Let me combine the layers here, because I don't think I'm gonna need to really... Actually, let's just scale her down just a tad bit and put her over in the corner. So that's Alice. Next, let's draw another character, Aerith. Let's see. Aerith is another kind of important NPC in the game. And I'll just say game. Imagine if Elsa was arrested. And okay, what he's gonna do? Not gonna play. He's gonna, well, I'll do it in another game, another stream. This I'm just saving for drawing, because I really got to get these done. I mean, I'm still ahead of schedule for once, which that's not a usual thing with me, unfortunately. It's something I gotta get into. I've got to get better with. How to draw Elsa, I mean Aerith. Ooh, can you draw a tuxedo cat? That'll be fun, but again, I've really got to work on these. Also, Gage, hi, welcome! Hopefully your day and night's been going well, depending on your time zone. How have you been? That's not really working for Aerith here. That's spelled... it's spelled this way because ridiculous spelling exists in this world. You'd think I would change that since I've got control here, but no. But I'd like to, when I do get these out, I mentioned it during the last stream, but I will be streaming them. And it's not just going to be me, it's going to be TF as well, Meh. Sam, I think, is going to be joining us. I'm not too sure about Rad Brad. But, yeah, that's what I know so far on who's going to be hopping in. I just have control of a few elements here and there. Stream Navi, why? I just found out about that, like, yesterday, too. I don't know... I don't know when it comes to memes anymore. I've fallen out of the loop, and that's probably for the best. Also, Captain Mercy, hello, welcome! Hopefully your day and it's been going well, depending on your time zone. How have you been? It's been a while. Let's see. This kid, I kind of imagine him having, like, kind of a bigger nose. Maybe that's a bit weird with this kind of chibi style. I should just draw on the hair first. Where am I gonna put the hairline? I only have basic ideas of what I want to do with these characters. Hence why I'm actually drawing them out. maybe some of his hair will be just kind of falling out here. I'm not sure. But with a lot of my sketches, I adjust as I need it. Which is actually why I prefer digital drawing. No, put more sauce. My spaghetti, what I miss? Not much. I'm working on some NPCs. Let's see. And I imagine him having some short, wild, spiky hair. He actually looks a bit older than what I was trying to go for, but oh well, I'll fix that. I think it's that jawline that's throwing me off. But again, this is more so just basic ideas until I can actually spend the time on drawing full-out drawings. I blame the fact that I tried drawing in the nose so soon. Let's see. But, again, I'm so excited for it, guys. I spent a few weeks now just sat down, figuring out the plot, figuring out the characters, the script. There's no visuals, despite the fact that I'm actually drawing in some stuff. Yeah, he definitely looks a lot older than what I was gonna try going for. Let me round out those eyebrows. Maybe that's part of the reason if I just give him circle eyebrows. Maybe that'll help. Gotta tone down his brow game. Better? Not much. At least I kind of know where I want to go with this one. Let's erase half that face. You know what? Let's just erase all of this, because this isn't working. That's fine. I got this. Let's try with something a little more of a squishy face. Bit rounder. More circle-like, I guess. There we go. Let's put the eyes a bit lower on the face. Make those eyes a bit bigger. Not that big, but... Okay, I think it's the hair, probably. 1,000 times, look at my profile pic. I should go get some snacks when I'm done with this. Let's also keep those more round and just smaller eyebrows. That seems to help give a more childish look. There we go. That's already looking a lot better. Okay. Kitty, no. I swear, one of these days I have to have a cat cam. And just figure out, and just show a cat constantly on screen. Let's do this with the hair again. Let's clean up some of these lines. I'm just thinking about where I'm gonna take everything in the plot for these characters, and my first instinct is just to go and rattle off the ideas, but I can't do that. It'd be spoilers. But I can't help myself, because I haven't really been bouncing off all of the ideas that I want to do, and it's driving me insane. Because I've gotta have someone that I'm just like, hey, here's all the ideas. Permission to eat ice cream, eat ice cream. SCP-9096, you're gonna have to say. Because it's been quite some time since I've actually looked up some SCPs. I think my favorite one is one of my favorite ones is the guy who just keeps getting lost. He's just like a normal guy, but he keeps getting lost in the facility. I think his name is like Steve or something. There we go. This looks a lot more what I wanted him to. Actually, he looks a lot younger than what he's supposed to as well. I mean, Aerith is just, like 14. And here I am drawing him like he's 8. I know, you keep the baby face for quite some time. Hell, I'm 24 and I still look younger than what I should. I've been told I definitely don't look like I'm 24. It's, there we go. That's a bit better. That's a good... Now he doesn't... Now he looks a lot more in the young protagonist kind of age group. He's not the protagonist. Just an NPC. I've created my the same kind of trap for myself. The sense of where he looks awkward like he did in the other one. Long white creature standing... Okay, SCP-096 is that long white creature standing at about 2.58 meters in height. Do not make eye contact with this SCP. Look at these spoilers! Lightning McQueen dies in Infinity War. Now, demand face height. Okay. Actually haven't seen Infinity War yet. I need to. I'll probably wait for the DVD to come out. I'm kind of burned out on superhero movies. But they have been doing some pretty cool stuff with them. So I can't necessarily say much. I'll just do this for the mouth because that's all I'm getting. That's all I can necessarily work with at this point of time. There we go. I wonder if anybody's guessed yet on what this is going to be for. See, can I eat sushi? Nah. Don't eat each other. I think we should have that. I know we have a lot of food named people in chat, but don't eat each other. That mouth is bugging me. This whole section's bugging me. I think I made that bit too wide. Looks even worse. Even worse. Okay. I'll accept defeat. I'll have to come back to this at a later point in time. Cat. Why is my cat like this? I also forgot I was streaming for a second there. Just am I on? Oh, okay. Oh, so we've got 2 of them. You guys can honestly tell it's been a while since I've drawn anything. Oof, I was hoping some warm-up drawings would help, but... Well, the warm-up drawing being Alice here. And then drawing Aerith really did not help, but... Kitty. Yeah, my cat. You're on the wrong time on the stream and you said something off topic. Oh, okay. That's fine. That happens to me a lot when I watch other people's streams. I guess I'm gonna have to work on some warm-up drawings. 'Cause this is not working for me right now. Ugh, gosh. And I really gotta get these done. Is there anything I can go back to really quick? I'm also curious to see if this window pops up on the stream. So let's see. Does it open? Yeah, it does. Okay, so you guys can actually see this. Sorry for the delay on the response, but... Or just kind of the silence. And so I'm switching over. There's some drawings I would like to try to pick up on, but... they've either got some spoilers for the secret project, or just some stuff that I'm not sure. Saying what should I eat next, more spaghetti or lasagna? Man, that's a hard choice. Just hate when you walk into a car and you sit down and realize you're the only boy in the room. No, just me, okay? And so long as you're doing what you enjoy. Oh, thank you, Sushi. So long as you're enjoying it, no worries, man. Let's see, what can I go back to? I really don't have anything. Well, I have a lot of unfinished drawings that I need to return to. It just... I know I said I should be working on NPCs, but I really want to start drawing the golden boy. To do that, I'm gonna need a good reference here. A reference without a spoiler. Stream over? No, not yet. You got a cat? Yeah. This one's fine. Let me just zoom that in. Because I feel like drawing him right now. Maybe that'll help. So as soon as I know I've switched screens, there we go. I feel like drawing my golden boy. If I can draw him right now. Sometimes you'll get it. I don't know how many of you guys work with your own characters and such. Sometimes you'll have moments where you're trying to draw a character and they just do not want to be drawn. Say when Tomboy, no worries, man. Honestly, I've learned that you just gotta feel more comfortable about yourself, and honestly, fuck whatever anybody else thinks about your appearance. Because if you start worrying about it too much, it doesn't do anything, honestly. Even when people are gonna just shit on you for anything, really, so it doesn't matter. Just do what makes you comfortable, man. So let's draw this golden boy, shall we? And I can't wait to start getting this stuff released. Just so I can just start talking about all of this more. Like this project coming up, which... my end, it's almost done 100%. For the first part, because it's going to be released in more than one stream, it's going to be... I'd like it to... if everything goes well, it'll be 3 streams total. For this one part. But if everything goes the way I want it to, that'll be 3 streams, and it'll be one, like, right after the other. Did I do this correct with his eyes? I need to save my computer. Well, Stream Navi, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate the fact you're able to stop by. Hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Tagged like 1,000 times. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Oh, those eyes are definitely too low. Okay, so we'll put them up here. Maybe those eyelashes or eyeliner, whatever you'd like to call it. Okay, I see the issue. We're gonna have to bring that up, swoop that down a bit more. And then that's too big, so let's go ahead and have the eyes at about here. I'm guessing because it's been too long. In actuality, I think it's only been like a week or so since I've drawn. That's still too long. Eyelashes on fleek. I'm glad you think so. Let's see. And I'm also kind of out of practice on making sure that I keep talking. So, pretty much just making sure that there's not too much silence in between what I say, just for streams. But, you know, it's stuff I gotta get used to again. Well, let me draw this golden boy really quick. Even though he's not looking quite right. Let me try squishing in the face. That might help. Helps a bit. a character I know would not be amused if he had a mind of his own and just knew he was being drawn incorrectly. He would not be amused in the slightest. He would actually be very pissed off. Just how dare I not do that correct? Well, that's what happens when you got a diva. Doesn't look like a boy? Oh yeah, I know. He's pretty feminine. But here's the other picture of him that I actually got done. Pretty much I wanted to work with where those golden freckles are. So, here we go. But hey, I've got he looks so pissed and so tired in this drawing. Maybe I should just have it like his hair loose. Stream of having a memory of a memory? Dude, I can relate. Maybe he just woke up in this. It's not working too well. I guess that's because the mouth isn't correct. The eyes are off. Maybe I should darken that. Move that eye just a tad bit closer. He looks even more feminine when you put him next to the other guy. Give me 1 sec. See if I can find. Oh, that works. But see if I can find a picture without a picture of those two just standing next to each other. Let's see. I don't think I have one, which is odd because they interact a lot. Oh, wait, I do, but but that's kind of spoilers. Shit, okay. How about I just compare him to another two guys that I have drawn. Now, did it switch over? No, it didn't. There we go. These two. You kind of have another golden boy over here. He's not as golden as this golden boy. But yeah. You can kind of see some other drawings like in the corner here, but that's kind of spoiler-esque. So I'm kind of just avoiding that right now. I still need to go back in with like this guy's drawings because he's got too much textures around that masquerade mask. And that's a bit too high. That actually should be coming down here if that mask is going to be accurate. And maybe a little too much texturing. But yeah. The Tygo here, he is very feminine, but I absolutely love him. So that's Tygo. Flawless golden boys. Dude on the right looks like a goat person. Oh, is it because of the? Oh wait, you said on the right. Oh. You know what? He kind of does. But let's see. If I just... Is this all on one layer? Yeah. If I just take away the colors here. That kind of... They kind of do. He kind of does, too. He's got a lot of detail going on. But hey, he's a crystal boy. He's trying his best and looking magnificent. You know, you got this flawless boy. Who is just... He looks so tired here. It's just like, ugh. You know what? That works for him. Yeah. I say as I immediately change it. Maybe it's his hair that's throwing me off, too. I just get rid of some of these lines. Like, all of these. Fan of the opera. The same people out there don't drink coffee unless you absolutely have to because it's addiction. I had a feeling that a crystal gem joke was gonna pop up. Let's see, there we go. That looks a little more messy, but I at least know where to place the lines. And that can stay there. I really hope that I can get that out so that you guys can see him more. See, he's beautiful. He's awful, but I love him. You know, kind of like that awful diva character that's not necessarily all awful. I think it's that mouth that's just, I need to adjust where all of this is. Just a bit higher. Rotate that a bit. That looks a bit better. There we go. That looks better. I hope. He still doesn't look right. Let's try that again. Just gotta get this golden boy drawn. Just something to work on, at least, since I'm out of practice. But how's everybody been doing? I think I'm gonna keep this a relatively short stream, so if you guys have any art that you want to submit, start getting that done now, because I know a lot of you guys do love to post your own pictures, and since this is a drawing stream, there's not necessarily anything saying, hey, it's got to be related. No, pretty much whatever you'd like for this stream, go ahead and submit. Gills boy. Okay, good night, Susie. Have a great night. Yeah, absolutely, Sushi. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining as well. Hopefully you have a good night. And hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Isn't it still like a... I think it might actually be a school night for a lot of you guys. So yeah, definitely. I think I'm going to be wrapping this up by about 10:30, so we didn't necessarily do what I'd like, but hey, at least I have some drawing. So that's actually a lot more than I can usually say. And I keep getting silent whenever I'm trying to draw, because I'm just not used to drawing on stream anymore. I also don't have anything to necessarily talk about that we could go off on like a 30-minute rant, or in my case, an hour. Let's go ahead and do that. Maybe I can actually get a drawing of those two standing next to each other for once. And I guess Tygo is an NPC as well. Not that he'd be showing up in the other one. Or maybe I can have him show up. Everybody loves a visit from the golden boy. So that might be fun. Not that I'm worried about plot or anything, because that's not going to necessarily be an issue. See, looking at the conversation, look at the conversation Mr. Mudcake, Navi, and I are having. Oh yeah, I've been looking over and seeing it. There we go. But it looks like you guys are having fun at the chat, so I'm just kind of looking over, not necessarily interacting. And I might have made the face incorrectly again, but hey, I can fix this. I can still fix this. This isn't unsalvageable. So let's go ahead and actually make him a jawline. I think it's also interesting the fact that a lot of people who design characters, or if you are thinking about designing characters and all of that, you'll notice that drawing characters will shift pretty much over years or instantly as well. You can have a concept for a character and keep a few traits that you think will fit or that just absolutely works with your character, but no matter what, there is going to be shifts in the design. Like your first sketch or your first few sketches aren't going to be the finished character. Even if I were to, let's say this is the first time I drew Tygo, or even this is my first time necessarily drawing Alice and her like Powerpuff Girl-esque head. Pretty much that's not going to be the final part. I might end up keeping like the braid, maybe the bow, maybe even this little hair curl here. But overall, did I get rid of that line? Yes, I did. Overall, that's going to change in time. Even if I were to go ahead and label her whole backstory or everything with her right there, that's how it works. 'Cause Tygo here has definitely changed, and I think I prefer his newer look. Though his first look was more masculine. Which also looked lovely. If I do say so myself, because, again, I can't necessarily... My drawings, I feel like, are hit or miss, so... I feel like that one worked pretty well. But I also really like how he looks now. Even though he doesn't necessarily look like the same character anymore. But sometimes that just happens. I necessarily didn't know what I was going to go with. That needs to be extended down if I continue with this. It's almost 10:30, so I'll go ahead and just show like the original drawing I've had for Tygo here. And that face is not necessarily coming out how I want it to. Sometimes I just can't put the lips on them. It doesn't work necessarily. But let me switch screens. I'll show the original drawing only because I have that in mind. And then I'm going to go ahead and just start looking at the art that we've got. If we have any, because I didn't necessarily look. Yeah, this one is saved all the way at the bottom of the file. Here we go. Yeah, here's the first concept. To then have it turn out to be like this. There's a huge change. And you can kind of see on the other spots in this little navigator here where I've drawn him several times. Just trying to get used to his character. Some things changed immediately. I was trying to have him look more elven. And this one, not necessarily the best for him, but you can kind of see where the earrings were supposed to be, the colors. But yeah, there's been changes. Even here. Just scooch out of the way. But yeah, characters change a lot the more you draw them. And so with that, let me go ahead and put on the pause screen. And let me see if there's any art for tonight. Okay, we actually have some. People are changing their names in the Discord again, so I'm just gonna go with... I'm just gonna go with the Discord names here. Actually, I could just pull it up here, or just show the screen again. Okay, first one we have here is by MLG, or Le Spy, who's trying out a new art style. Which, it looks awesome, man. It does kind of look like you might have... You might not have fully thought this through when it comes to the body here. Let's just scroll down, because I'm not sure what you're working with a mouse, but my only complaint is like the little clipping here, where you can kind of see some white gaps. Usually you can see this if you try to fill in like a JPEG or such. Or if you're working with MS Paint and you're using anything but the pencil tool, and you're using one of the brushes, it can be a pain. But it looks pretty awesome. This next one is by Fluffy Buns on the Discord. Let's see what it's... After this, it's vent art, okay. But it looks pretty awesome. I think even for vent, well, it just... First of all, feeling comfortable to show the vent art, that's awesome, man. But it looks pretty cool. I really do like how you have your lines. They're very smooth. I know you have some jittery lines, like, right over here. and a few breaks in your lines here, but that's also something I'm working on fixing for myself, so overall, pretty awesome. Oh, yeah, and let me go over here to open up Mr. Mudcake's. Only so I don't show off more than I need to. Yeah, I see that you sent yours on mail, well, through Gmail. Not Mr. Mudcake, sorry. Lucky Gaming. Whoops, my bad. I'm sorry. Oh! These look friggin' awesome! Okay, let me switch screens. These are both by Lucky Gaming. Okay, first one here is Yoshi, which looks pretty awesome. You captured Yoshi pretty well, and considering I can't draw Yoshi at all, I think this is fucking awesome. And next, we've got Pikachu! Oh, did you do one of the art projects where you have to have an image on a grid, and then from there you can try to work on the image grid piece by grid piece? I know I've had to do that. I've had to do that with several of my own art projects, especially for class. But man, this is pretty cool! I put 2 in stream art. Oh, did you? I only saw the... I don't know if I saw any in there, actually. I can double check. Put on the pause screen once more. Oh, okay, I see. I see. These just popped up for me. Give me 1 sec to pull these up. Okay. Oh, Mr. Mudcake? Yeah, sorry. This is what I get when only glancing through. Sorry, guys. But the Pikachu and the Yoshi were drawn by Mr. Mudcake. Let me open up. I'm gonna cheat with LG's drawing only because it's saved sideways. So we're gonna go ahead. Oh, and ice cream had 1. Okay, so after ice creams, we're gonna call it there. But I'll show off. Let's see. We'll show off undetermined things first. Which is really cute. Let me just make sure I'm on the right screen. Yeah, I am. Okay. This is drawing for Eli, then? Gage, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate the fact you're able to stop by. Hopefully we'll see you in the next one. And here's another one by Undetermined Thing that just... Eli's character is just looking absolutely adorable. Both are super cute. Next up, we have one by LG, a Flowey, which absolutely adorable. I just can't get over how cute Flowey is in general. So redraw of Eli's stuff. they look really nice. And last, we're gonna go with ice creams, which is an OC called Teaser. Or just, is it an OC called Teaser or just the file name? Either way, it's pretty awesome. Oh, shoot, really quick before I go. No, it's not. I really like it. There are some really cool ideas on how to do glitch stuff, pretty much. Let's just say that this is your character here. I don't know how many of you guys do glitch stuff, but you can easily do this and just mix it up. There's a way to do that, and you shift the hues using the whole this stuff for the individual selected pieces. Okay, an OC named Teaser. Okay, so I had that right. But this looks really awesome. Does Teaser have a story? Lucky, you can send pictures multiple ways. If you have this drawing program, Medibang, you can definitely send that online. That's how Ice Cream does it. If you have a Discord, you can submit it through the Discord tag. If you have just a way to post it online, you can send it through Gmail, DeviantArt, Tumblr, whatever you've got. A mosquito bite. Oh, I'm sorry, man. But pretty much, if you have more questions on that, Lucky, you can go onto the About page on my channel. You can even see that on mobile. But there's several ways you can send art. His failed project. He looks awesome. I would love to see a story for him if you ever write one out. Or if you've got a comic series or just a whole bunch of drawings, I would love to see more. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this stream up there. Thank you guys so much for joining. I really appreciate the fact that all of you guys were able to stop by. I know this feels like a shorter stream than I usually do. And I was able to get at least 2 NPCs drawn, 1 colored. I never even finished writing out her name. Whoops. How long did I forget to do that? But hopefully the project with these 2 and the other NPCs that I haven't drawn yet will be showing up very soon on this channel. I'm excited for it. You guys have no idea. And the moment I can find out more about when we're doing it, I will definitely keep you guys posted on the Discord. I also have some art that I will eventually be posting onto the Discord for little teasers on this project. I'm just gonna call it what I've been calling it, Smoke and Mirrors. So the Smoke and Mirrors project will be showing up a bit more here and there. And as soon as everybody's ready to go on their end, you're definitely gonna be seeing it here. Because once in this stream, oh, Lucky, you did not see earlier then. Maybe I'll try to do a stream where I can't curse. And it'll be a challenge. I'll play that game that you guys were talking about earlier, and I'll try my best not to curse at all during it. We'll do something like that. But thank you guys so much for joining. I really appreciate the fact that all of you were able to stop by. I don't know when the next stream is going to be, but hopefully it's going to be soon. I know Jenny's going to be trying to stream on Monday. I know I still have a few things that I need to do. Both real life stuff and for Smoke and Mirrors. But that's all I can think of saying. So, yeah, thank you guys again. Let me switch screens. And as always, guys, take care.